Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working with our Carbon V4 SP. We got a couple of mods to do and it's getting very, very close to being finished. Don't forget you can enter to win this bad boy. Patreon.com/Campisi Customs. Let's get this video started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start with today is trying to fix this. So you can see, oh by the way, you guys on YouTube missed the Patreon only video where we put the whole bike back together. So if you're wondering why the bike's all back together, that's why. At the end of that video, we noticed that these were sitting out too far and they have little Velcro pieces on them, but the Velcro pieces just weren't lining up well enough and they weren't sticking. Like when we put it together, it was just popping back off, and it was actually doing that on both sides. You can see how far off that one's sitting. So what I actually did is I ordered some bigger Velcro pieces, and we're gonna try and use these instead of the little tiny circles that come on there. But in order to get into that area, we're gonna need to disassemble some stuff. So we're gonna take off the bat symbol and then see if we have enough room to work with it that way. And if we don't, then we'll have to take the whole panels, left and right panels off yet again. But hopefully we don't have to. All right, first piece coming off. If you haven't noticed, I'm not happy about this. I just want this bike. Oh, did you hear that clip fall? No. Is that what that was? Yeah. Son of a bitch. There's a clip from right here.
And it's gone.
Okay, so there's a bunch of things going on. First of all, we're trying to figure out why it's like so far away. We're also, one of the Velcro things fell off. The other Velcro things that are on there aren't lining up properly, but I think it's all because of this right here. So even before we put the carbon covers on, it was hitting right in here. So Dado's basically gonna have to take this whole thing off and shave this all down right in here.
I'm gonna have to cut it.
You're gonna have to cut it?
Yeah,
okay.
And I'm gonna have to make it look really smooth. So.
That way it can fit all the way in.
And I'm totally sober, so you're screwed.
So that means we have to take both sides off again.
And the front.
And the front. Awesome.
Oh, I bolted it in already.
Did you? Yeah. Son of a bitch. So we gotta unbolt the front fairing, take the front fairing off, unbolt both the side fairings, pull both the side fairings off. Well, get a good look at it, folks, because it's gonna be in pieces again. Son of a bitch. All right, so you can see where it's binding up in there. Dado's gonna mark it with his wax pen, and we're gonna try and cut some of this and pray that it works. Yeah, there it goes. Cool, cool beans, cutting into the carbon. Awesome. All right, we got this side marked as well. This one's actually a lot worse than the other side. Yeah, so now today's turned into a shit show, and we got major problems with the V4, Carbon V4. It's time for some more drinks. Or I guess it's time for a drink, I should say. So we're doing some vodka with ices and a cherry, or 14 of them. Hey, don't put any more in there, it's gonna overfill. Okay, never mind. So it's time to have a drink or two and then get to work. All right, front end's gotta come off so that we can remove the side fairings. Uh-oh, what was that?
Hey, another one.
You caught it? Oh, look at, wow. Wow, what are the chances?
I meant it.
That's where you're gonna store it?
Wow, you got that on video, didn't you?
I did, yeah, I did. Okay. Have some more,
that was epic.
Have some more drinks, Dado.
That was epic.
All right, first side panel coming off.
So I gotta.
How are you gonna do this?
I gotta cut a lot.
Cut. You're gonna cut instead of using like a Dremel?
Well, I'm gonna cut it with a Dremel. I'm trying to think of a better way to do it.
There isn't one. Like, look at how odd that situation is.
Actually, if you use.
Put it on the sander.
I don't want to do this anymore. I have a hand sander that we might be able to take that down with.
There's going to be trial and error. And look, here's the thing that's gone. And then we're going to have to, after we do the sanding, well, once we shave this part down, we're going to have to test fit it and then figure out where these need to go. Probably, what, you're going to put a new one down here?
I'm thinking about doing a square here
so
with the new
area.
Velcro, more surface area. Maybe going like this.
Yeah, I think so
you don't
too.
see it, and then keep this one, but align it properly.
Do the same thing on the other side.
I don't know if that's ever, feel that's like a rock.
Yeah, because remember you re-glued that one?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, we'll see what happens.
You guys look wonderful.
He's gonna do my cavities for me. What do you think of my safety glasses?
I think they look great.
People always complain I don't use enough safety gear. How ridiculous. You see how small my head is now? Good, I need a couple inches.
We're gonna need a smaller grinder.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Don't F it up, Doddle.
Alright, so I put it up against the wall so it's sturdy because I actually use my second hand to guide. I like to score this and then go back and cut it.
Okay.
So it's probably gonna get fucked.
Oh God, cross your fingers.
Just kidding.
Did we have enough to drink? That's the question.
That's the problem. Alright, ready?
Yep, let's do it. I hate that sound. All right, first cut is made.
Pretty close.
And it actually looks really good.
I'd rather cut less and then go back
Have
and
to do
trim.
it
Like
again.
we're gonna sand this a little bit, but there's a tiny little piece here, and see how I started this. So we're gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna cut
Do
this.
the same thing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so he's got cuts made, and now he's gonna switch to a sander, I guess.
Yeah, I got a Milwaukee sander here. The problem with this is we have stuff on. The problem with this is I cut. Holy music, dude.
It's fine.
I made this cut in here.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
And then this area here is so fine and straight that I'm gonna hit it with the sander and see how nice it does. I can always go back and clean it up. And then the sander will clean all the other surfaces up. Yep, make it nice and smooth. So see how nice I can make it.
Alrighty. This is ridiculous. That looks a lot better. Yeah.
Looks like a factory
That's the right
edge.
tool, right?
Yeah, so
Damn.
let's clean up the top piece.
Okay.
And then we'll dry fit it. And
See how it looks? Okay, perfect. All right, now Dotto's busting out yet another tool.
All right, so I'm switching over to this angle grinder. Milwaukee, thank you. Please sponsor me.
Yeah, seriously. Just send us beer.
So these edges literally look factory.
They do. It looks
but
incredible.
There is a little bit of fibers showing up at top, so I'm gonna bevel, grind that down, and hopefully it looks good. Let's
Bevel
see.
grind, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that. This is way too loud. What's next?
Clean it up a little bit here, get rid of all the dust,
Yeah.
save some weight. You know
That's
what I'm
already in our lungs at
Yeah.
this point.
saying? I told Jared, I'm like, wow, I should really do.
I got the black lump pop.
Wow.
What movie? Comment down below. By the way, that reference that I asked for before, someone got it. It was Red House. Actually, it was one of our patrons that got it. So shout out to you. I'm impressed. All right, so we test fitted it. You can't even tell a difference down here, but where you can tell a difference is right here. Look at the difference. That's already sitting way better. And then if we put the Velcro down there, boom, it'll be perfect. So that makes me really happy. That's what the problem was, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, so the next thing we need to do is, what are we working on next?
We gotta move this Velcro up.
Okay.
Clean this surface so we can put a strip of Velcro here, the one that you bought,
Yes.
and then reline it up.
So we're gonna take this one off too, right? That was off.
We're gonna move this up
About like half an inch. What? Half of it? Half the distance?
half the distance.
Okay.
So the other one lines up like
Okay.
up here.
Perfecto. And then we
So
gotta
we're gonna-
repeat this whole process
on the other
one.
side.
Awesome. All right, he marked where he's gonna put it. Now he's gonna.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just don't chunk the carbon, Dotto.
Dude, this is tough.
Don't chunk it. Don't you dare chunk it. I'd help you, but I can't see anything.
Wow.
Okay.
Got him.
Got him. Perfect. Now, what are you gonna use to
it's
readhesive
gonna-
that?
Bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
It's gonna go right there.
Yep, I like it. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is refit the fairing, and then we're gonna actually put the piece on the bike, right?
Right. So I clean up the back of that. See,
Yeah.
nice, shiny.
Yep.
And I left a little bit of a mark here where I cleaned that up from the
Instead of
the wax
guessing,
pen.
though.
So I'll put the button where it belongs perfectly, right here.
Yep.
And then when a fairing goes on, if I push the fairing on and this lines up with our mark, we're set to go.
Yeah.
Now I have like a crazy glue over there. It's a two-part.
Yeah.
So I'll put a nice bit of glue on this. We'll spray the activator over this, and we'll push the fairing nice and tight
Right.
against it. That makes sure that everything's 1000% instead of guessing.
What
where
about
it
the
goes.
bottom one?
we're putting a different one on there, a square one.
Right.
But I have a feeling that the 3M,
Yeah.
I got the same.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So
Perfect. So we can, wow.
So we can actually cut a square a little smaller.
Yeah.
We can use that.
Yes.
Because what I realized was if we use it here, this is actually a raised surface,
thicker, yeah.
so it's not going to work.
Right.
We can bump it out, but I think this will actually
better.
work out
Let's
better
do that.
because this is riveted on the
Yes,
bike.
perfect. All right, well, we're doing some smoked whiskey. What kind of whiskey is this?
Mine.
Buffalo Trace.
Mine is Buffalo Trace.
That's messed up. Thanks, bud.
Yours is Angel's Envy.
Angel's Envy. Okay, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
These are so good. I was using this yesterday for the Super Bowl. My brother, remember how he wasn't a big fan of smoked whiskey? He is now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. He asked me to smoke his whiskey. I didn't say anything about it. Yeah. So we were having smoked whiskeys for the Super Bowl. Freaking awesome.
I love using this product. It's Starbond. Comes with an accelerator and the glue. There's like, you know, fast, medium, and slow or whatever. But this stuff's phenomenal. It's like super glue on drugs.
Yeah.
So I'll put
crack cocaine.
Yeah, I'll put a good bit on here. This is already cleaned. I will spray the fairing side for the activator. We'll basically hook this on there.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll wait to spray this until this is hooked on there, and then we'll just push it into place. The second that it's on, it literally takes 1 second. It's done.
So you get one chance.
Yeah, I don't want to screw it up.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Wow.
You better.
Wow, I wonder who that is.
Lose yourself. All right, so we got the first one on. That worked perfectly. We're basically gonna do the exact same thing with the other one down there. Cut a little piece, a square. Now we're gonna use the adhesion promoter, and we're gonna make sure that we put it all on properly. Moment of truth. Look at that.
I'm
Actually
ready.
lines up.
I'm ready this time. I'm ready.
It lines up a lot better, you know, than it did before. Look at that.
Now, really, this stuff bonds so freaking fast.
You don't have to keep holding
And
it.
if you screw, no, but I like to.
Yeah.
It's like a mental thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold it here for another 6 minutes while Jaret feeds me some whiskey,
Perfect.
and then we're gonna come back.
Feels like deja vu in this bitch. Repeating the process on the other hand, or the right hand side, I should
On
say.
the other hand,
On the other hand side? On the other hand side. This thing's too loud. That's why I'm not showing these clips, guys. Because it's just gonna destroy everybody who's using headphones.
so I decided I'm gonna do a little more than a half of what I have marked.
Yeah.
That way we don't take too much off.
Yeah. And then we'll test
See
it.
how it lines up,
Okay.
and then I'll
Go ahead.
here,
I'm
I
gonna
have-
stand back here
Yeah.
so that I don't blow everybody's eardrums out. That's an impressive. Look, we got a helper. A stink bug. Where's he going?
That guy really stinks.
That guy stinks. I would love to know where he's headed and why. Wouldn't you, Dotto?
If you take off those glasses, you'd know.
Don't talk about my glasses, all right? This isn't about my glasses. This has nothing to do with my glasses. Okay, so we're test fitting it, and unfortunately this needs cut even more. It's still binding up down here. It's honestly kind of turning into quite a bit of a nightmare. So we gotta pull this whole thing back off again, and things still aren't even lining up in here. This is what happens when you do carbon fiber, so, okay. It wants to come off, it knows it needs cut. Okay, so we got everything shaved and it all fits right, but unfortunately none of these line up now, or not none of them. This one kind of does, we can't move that. These two need to be moved, so yeah, that one needs to come up a little bit, about half is the distance, and then this one needed to go back about half the distance. So I'm not sure how Dotto wants to do it, but for now we're just gonna peel them both off and then figure it out.
So I'm gonna, for the sake of time, I'm gonna mark this because I want to clean up the surface, but you can't hold this little piece of Velcro very easily to clean it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick it to that one, clean it, and then I'll do the same thing when I glue this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna line up the top dot because we know that's dead on. Don't push it up yet.
Okay.
We have Velcro set here, the new square strips. Square strips. This is cleaned. We're gonna put glue, adhesion promoter on there, smash it on, and hope nothing falls apart. So here goes nothing.
All right, so that's where we're gonna end it for today. We were gonna throw the nose piece on, but something broke on that as well. Dotto's fixing it. It's just been a day from hell. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I don't know what to say. I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off, and I'm sick of it. I'm annoyed with this bike. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one.